Can I cook breakfast after they've cooked?
You do it whenever you want to, hon.
Yeah.
What horrific thing are they going to do to me today?
Oh, listen, I don't know, babe, I don't know.
I wouldn't even think about it.
I am not doing any more trials today if I'm voted to do it. I physically have not got the strength, emotional... I'm not doing it. Hate it here. Shithole. Hate it here. Shithole.
Hey, fellas.
Hey. Morning, all.
Morning. Morning.
Nice to see you.
Morning. Buongiorno.
You know why we're here. The public have been voting for today's Bush Tucker trial. We have the result.
Joe and Katie. The public have decided the celebrity they want to see face Brad Pitt is both of you.
Whoa. Both of them?
Get yourselves ready. We'll see you both down at the Bush
I'm
Tucker
not doing
trial.
it. Sorry, someone else will have to do it. I just don't know where to just go now.
This is probably the last one, right? Because from tomorrow we have to decide amongst ourselves.
Oh, I'm definitely not doing a trial. I just don't know where to just go now.
Katie, I don't mind doing it for you, and I do mean
No,
that.
I mean go.
Do you really want to go, though?
Yeah, I don't need to be here. I've done my bit.
She's fed up now.
I'd rather, everyone enjoy, have your moment. Like I said, I'm not in it to win it. That makes no odds to me, career-wise, anything, if I win or lose it. Do you know what I mean? It's not about the money. It's not about winning for me. I didn't come back here for that. Sod all that. I really miss my kids. I've done my challenges. People can see that I'm genuine. I just don't want to be here anymore.
Katie's not going to stay another day.
No.
No way in hell. So, another one bites the dust.
It's fine.
Do you know what? I'm so happy just to go. I'm not a bad sports person. I'm really not. I've had enough. I know people at home would be like, why didn't you stay in it, blah, blah, blah. But they haven't had the experience I've had.
In their fridge, they have a banana
I am going home.
and a cup with chocolate.
Yeah, I just don't want to be here.
lad.
Not because of you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Katie, by a natural process of elimination, we're already losing our team, so we don't want to lose another one.
I know.
So you've made your decision, you're
I'm
going.
going.
Is there anything that as a team we can do to make you change your mind?
No, because I'll sit here and think, what would be the reasons I'm staying here?
Kenny, if you didn't have to do the trial, would you stay?
No, it's not even about the trial. It's about myself. I'm a human being. I can't satisfy everyone for the rest of my life. I've got to think about me and my little chicks, my family.
Do you feel happier now that you've come to that decision?
Well, I've been thinking it the past few days, really going in my mind, thinking, what are my reasons for being here? What are they? Always a check for all of us. Of course, is attractive, but it's not as if I don't earn at home. And at the end of the day, it's not all about money. I met a husband, my kids here, and I've had so much shit. Coming back here, it's like a big circle, big closure for me. And I tackled it. I didn't break down. I was strong. I dealt with it. Because this is a unique place to meet someone. And there's lots of reminders all the time. I sit there and I picture things, and I've been so strong dealing with it that I've done the hard bit that I need to do.
But do you feel more relieved now you've come to that decision and you're going? You definitely feel
There's
better
no
for
way I'm
having made
staying
that
now.
decision.
When Pricey makes a decision, she sticks to it. I have to sit there, and there's constant reminders of the past. I've been down by the pool, been on the bed, been around the fire at night. I've closed it, and that's all really that mattered to me.
Bless her. She's had a tough one.
I like the girl, I do. I like the girl.
Yeah.
I think she's a gutsy broad.
Yeah, very much so.
It shocked me completely. I really thought she was going to stick it until the end, or until she got voted out or crowned queen,
Thank you guys for such a wicked experience. And I will see you when you're out, and I hope all of you do really, really well.
Glad you love her.
Yeah. I know how hard it is, but you're all troopers.
We were very surprised that a strong woman like that, she would just give up. Just like that. So we are all a bit disappointed, and we're all a bit shocked that she's gone, but that's Katie Price.
See you later, George.
Say hello to your kids and have some fun.
We'll do.
For Katie, it'll be a headline here or there, and I think she'll get a lot more press out of it. I think in a strange way, it's a smart move. I don't think it's a dumb move.
Take care. Thanks. Bye. See ya.
Bye. You know, one of us three might see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
She's the last person I thought would go.
No, me too.
The last person.
Yeah, I didn't think she'd do that.
I think she's a different Katie Price than she was when she was in here last.
Bye. I'm so happy.
Enjoy your lunch.
Have fun.
I think she was looking for some answer to something in her personal life. I think she found that answer and decided it was ready to go.
Time to welcome the woman everyone's talking about. She spent 8 days in the jungle and she's here now to tell us why she left. Welcome, Katie.
Hi, and how pleased am I to be here. I still have no regrets. I woke up this morning and I thought, do I regret it? And no, not a chance.
Really?
Not a chance. Oh, absolutely not.
What, you don't regret walking out?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm so glad I did. So glad.
So yesterday you were voted to do a record-breaking 7th trial in a row, and that was what seemed to be the trigger. That's what seemed to trigger your decision to leave. We'll come on to the actual reasons why you left a little bit later. But just to start off, how difficult was it for you to have to face a trial every day?
Well, I half expected it and half not. I knew I'd get some. I didn't think every single day. And it's, you know, like I kept saying to everyone, and I'm not as strong as I was years ago. And I was literally petrified. I was scared. You know, every time I come onto the trial, I'd be like, I just don't want to do this, you know. But I'd still do it because I wouldn't want to let the team down. So I managed to get through it, and I kept saying to them after the last one, I just really can't do anymore. And I kept saying, if I get voted tomorrow, which I know I will, I just don't want to do it. And I even went in the Telegraph hut and said, look, if I get voted, I'm not going to do it. And I said, and everyone else will come in here and they will agree and someone else can do it. I said, you know, I'm a human being and I can take so much torture. And it was just draining. Look, I've got cold sores on my lips. I came out looking a mess.
Yeah. What you wear, you don't look a mess now. Don't worry about it.
Why did they keep voting for you? Do you have any clue?
I have no idea. Maybe some people wanted to see me suffer. Maybe some people just wanted to see me. I know I spoke to my mum and my dad and they were like, you were doing so well, we're so proud of you. And don't think people voted you because they hated you. But whatever the reason, I still had to do it. And it wasn't nice. I don't want to see another bug again.
Don't worry, I don't think you will. Now, you've left the jungle before the public had a chance to keep you in there.
Yeah.
Were you scared of the public voting you out?
Not at all. Obviously, people are going to say that. And, you know, the media backlash I have anyway, you know, it's always up and down. I'm not really bothered what the media say. They can say what they like. They can say, oh, she wouldn't have been able to handle getting voted out first or, you know, I was in there for a different reason for everybody else. You know, to them, it's a game. You know, of course they want to win. I wasn't in it to win it. And it wasn't all about the money.
You said you'd been perceived as the bad guy before you went into the jungle. Do you think you've done anything to change people's mind?
Well, to be honest, because of the time difference, I still don't really know what's been going on at home. All I know is just, obviously, my friends, then they're going to be biased and say you did really well. And to be honest, I did try my best. I generally really, really did. And that's all I can do. I acted myself and, you know, that's all I can do, really.
How tough was it going back to the place where it all began with Peter?
It was so, so tough.
Was it?
Because I thought, you know, I've been so strong for the 7 months and I thought, you know, because we met there, and I thought to close everything, if I got given the opportunity to go back there to a place where it all happened. So I wanted closure. And some people might say, why do you have to do closure in front of millions? Well, I'm sorry, but that's where I met my husband. And that's the place, if I had an opportunity, I went back. So I thought I'll either walk in camp, break down. I didn't, I was strong. But every night, you know, I was on the same bed, which is ironic. And, you know, I'd wake up in the morning, look over and expect to see Pete. And it was like all these good memories, and then I'd click in my head and go, but all their memories are gone now. It's sad.
It was obvious that it brought back a lot of memories from the memory, and just have a look at this.
Oh, no.
I think they mentioned you met your husband there.
Yeah. I had got a husband out of it. I had 2 kids from it.
It's a whole different thing.
And now I'm divorced, all in 6 years. So
it must...
I've come back. It's like a closure. And it's weird that I'm on the same bed again. And Pete, he was up there. So it's really weird.
It must have been very odd to be back there and all those memories. And was it tougher than you thought, going back to the first place where you met Peter?
It was a lot tougher because I thought, you know, I'd come all this way and I thought I was really strong. And I know that if I'd stayed in there any longer, it was just getting more torture because I'd closed it.
Yeah. Is that why you left then?
One of the main reasons, yeah. I just thought if I carried on staying in there, I don't know what would have happened. Not because I've got feelings for Pete, but obviously there's absolutely amazing memories in there, and I had with Pete.
It's a big part of your life.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And like with my children, you know, although I've been away a week before away from, but I'm able to see them on Skype or talk to them. I had no contact with them, which I knew, but I found it really, really hard, and it made me realise, you know, I don't need to win this. It's not about that. I need to get out of here. And plus doing the trials, you know, it was just... You know, I'm a human being and you can only take so much beating, but being in there absolutely made me reflect on my past.
Yeah.
You know, the past 7 months, it made me realise I probably did act a right fool, behave in the way I did. And I'll tell you what, I've come out here as a new person and I'm just going to have a fresh start. I've reflected really good. It's done me so many favours in there.
Good.
And I hold my hands up. And the past 7 months, I have acted like a right twit. But that was the way I dealt with things, and I'm sorry if I upset people.
So it's a fresh start now?
Absolutely.
Now, I want you to be honest with me. Did
Yeah.
you ever intend to stay for the duration, or was this a game plan? Did you ever go in there thinking, I'll stay for a few days and then I'll get out of there?
Nobody can have a game plan at all. Well, if they think they can, you know, to last the whole duration, you can't, because you just can't. No, I wanted to stay to the end, but I found it emotionally really, really hard. Probably, yeah, because of the Pete memories in there, because I was such happy. You know, wherever I went, it was Pete, 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 Pete. And I didn't want to be in there about Pete. I just wanted the closure. And there are just so many happy memories in there. And then when I see Stuart and Sabrina sort of flirting, I'm thinking, I don't want to see this because it hurts, because I know that happened to me and I just didn't want to be there.
Now, you knew that your partner Alex was flying out today, and we've all seen the stories in the papers. So can you understand why people might think you'd planned this in advance?
Well, that's another thing. I've done a lot of reflecting. I think it's best that I'm on my own. I just don't want to be in a relationship. Yeah, I just realised I want to be on my own. I don't want a relationship. I hope we can remain friends as of I came out.
Okay.
So
no more?
So you and Alex are split now?
I'm not with him, no.
Okay.
And I know people think harsh, but, you know, lots of things have happened since I've come out. I've done lots of thinking in there. Lots of things shouldn't have happened while I was in there, and they have. And it's just made me think, you know, at the end of the day, I can't live my life by everyone else.
Yeah.
I have to think of me and my children. And I am so much happier person.
Good.
Okay.
Well, you've had to do all the trials. You've had a tough time in there being voted for by the public, but it seems like it's done you some good.
But Amir, on the
Thanks,
trials,
Katie.
I know you have to go, but didn't you see me suffer every day?
Yes,
I
we
don't
did.
want to be here.
We did.
But thank you for coming back, and thank you for coming back to speak to us.
Thank
and thank you
you
for being
Thank you
honest.
very much.